Hi everyone, we're going to walk through the application for dual enrollment with Austin Peay State University today. So if you'll go to apsu.edu and then click apply in the top right hand corner, we'll get started. On the application for admissions page, scroll down until you see undergraduate non-degree seeking. That's a menu bar, so click that gray menu bar and then dual enrollment applicant. Here you're going to create a new admissions login. Your login ID can be up to 9 alphanumeric characters, and what that means is a combination of 9 letters and numbers. Your PIN number has to be 6 numbers. It can't be you can't have any letters in it. Make sure that your login ID is unique and your PIN number is only numbers, and you shouldn't have any issues. If it does kick you out, that means that login ID is already taken or your PIN number is not only numbers. So go ahead and create that information now. If by chance you already have a login, you can click Return to Homepage and then select Apply for Admission or check out application status, and then enter your login information here to get back to where you left off in your application process. And then click Login. Your application type should default to dual enrolled new. Press continue. Select which term you'd like to be admitted for. If you're planning to take summer classes, you'll need to select summer session 2019. If you're only going to do school year classes, you'll select fall semester 2019. Make sure your name is correct or enter it now. And press fill out application. This is the application checklist. It lists all parts of the application. We're going to click on name to begin. It should auto-populate your last name and first name, since we've already typed that in once. Just check that for accuracy. And then there are several additional fields. You'll notice they do not have the red asterisks beside them. That means that those fields are not required. And for the sake of time, we're going to skip those areas. The last 2 questions do have red stars beside them. Previously attended? Press yes or no. If you are a previous Austin Peay dual enrollment student, you do not need to do this application. So please exit at this time and await further instruction. Your answer to this question should be no. Previous application. If you have submitted an application before, press yes. If you have not, press no, and continue. Enter your mailing address here. Remember, only areas with the red asterisks are required, so this does include the county. The county is sorted by state, so you'll find the TN state abbreviation first, and then you'll scroll down to Montgomery and continue. It asks you for a second address and phone number. If you only have one address, please enter your address again here, and remember to enter the county and press continue. Checklist item number 4 is very important because there is an area here that is not marked with a red asterisk that is required information. The first red asterisk is citizenship status, so please select your citizenship status. Enter an email address that you check often, because that's the main way we communicate. Verify your email address is correct by typing it again. And then skip down to this field, SSN. That stands for Social Security Number, and that information is required in order for you to register for classes. So if you don't have it now, you can submit your application. However, you will need to contact the Office of Dual Enrollment at a later date to provide your Social Security number so that we can put that into your student file and permit you to register. If you have it now, great, enter it, and then continue through the required fields, the last one being birth date, and press continue. On planned course of study, we're going to use the drop-down menu and scroll all the way to the bottom of those options to select undecided major, academic focus. As a dual enrollment student, you're not working towards a degree yet. Press continue. For concentration, use the drop-down menu to select general studies, liberal arts, and press continue. On checklist item 6 of 9, you'll notice there are no red asterisks here for parental information. It is not required. However, if you'd like to have your parent on your account, enter as much of this information as you'd like, and then press continue. On checklist item 7 of 9, high school, there's only 2 required fields, the high school code and your graduation date. For high school code, this is a 6-digit number. Your school counselor can provide it, or you can use the Lookup High School Code feature built into the application system. And then drop down to graduation date. If you don't know your exact graduation date, choose June 1st and the year that you'll be graduating, and then press continue. The additional information screen is important because it has both information for you to absorb and understand, and also some questions that we need answers for. The first question asks for a parent or guardian email. This is important to have on file so that we can contact your parents regarding fee payment, grades, important deadlines, and so that they're aware of what's going on in your academic career here at Austin Peay. If we don't have this on file, then our primary contact is you, and it's up to you in order to relay that information to your parents. Please, please, please enter an email here so that they are made aware of things going on in your dual enrollment program. The second question asks if you plan to submit the dual enrollment grant application. It also gives you some important information. Applications for the Tennessee Dual Enrollment Grant must be submitted online at tn.gov/collegepays for the academic year prior to August 15th. You also must understand that if you take 2 dual enrollment courses in one semester, you have to have a 3.0 GPA or minimum ACT score of 21 in order to receive grant funding for the second course. If you understand this and plan to submit your dual enrollment grant application, select yes. If you don't plan to submit the dual enrollment grant application and plan to pay for your course out of pocket, please be aware that there will be a charge of $166 per credit hour, and press no. Most of you should push yes here. The next question applies to students who will take more than 4 dual enrollment courses in their high school career. If you're not planning on taking more than 4 dual enrollment courses, then this question really isn't applicable to you. In the grant sequence, that the state has laid out, you can receive money for up to 2 courses in 1 semester, and they will pay out for a maximum of 8 courses. However, once you reach course number 5, you're only receiving $300 per class, or $100 per credit hour, for courses 5 through 8. And that money is deducted from your first semester HOPE scholarship. This question is asking you if you're planning to take more than 4 dual enrollment courses in your high school career, and if you are, do you accept the reduction to your HOPE scholarship first semester award? Press yes or no. This is a family decision, and it's understandable if you need to take this information home and discuss it with your parents. It's my personal opinion that you get more bang for your buck by using your HOPE scholarship money at the dual enrollment level because our tuition is lower. The next question is in regards to how dual enrollment institutions split your money if you're doing a dual enrollment course with 2 different institutions. So for example, some students do dual enrollment with Austin Peay, and in the same semester, they'll do a dual enrollment course with Nashville State. The institutions form what is called a consortium agreement that, if you agree to, allows Austin Peay to send money to Nashville State or to a second institution of your choosing for that second dual enrollment course from your dual enrollment grant award. So by clicking yes to this question, you agree that Austin Peay can act on your behalf and send money to that institution for a second course. If you do not click yes to this question, but you are enrolled at another institution this semester, you'd be responsible for paying that institution out of pocket. So it's important that you do click yes if you're enrolled in 2 different institutions so that you can maximize your grant award here. Another part of this question/statement says that your grades from prior dual enrollment courses at other institutions impact your grant eligibility. So in order to maintain eligibility from one semester to the next for the dual enrollment grant, you have to maintain a 2.75 GPA at the college level. In order to verify that you're still eligible, you would have to send Austin Peay a transcript from whatever institution you've done dual enrollment with in the past. If you've not done dual enrollment with another institution in the past, then you don't have to worry about this. But just keep in mind that for future reference, and to receive the dual enrollment grant in a future semester, you have to maintain a 2.75 GPA. If you understand all of this and you agree to a consortium, press yes. If you're not enrolled with another institution and don't plan to be enrolled with another institution and have never been enrolled with another institution, press no. The next question is, if you're planning to take a dual enrollment course at an institution other than APSU this semester, please enter the institution. This is so we know where to send money to for your second course. The next question is, if you've taken a dual enrollment course at an institution other than Austin Peay, please enter the institution. This is so we know where to expect a transcript from to verify your eligibility for the grant. However, it is still your responsibility to request the transcript be sent from that institution to Austin Peay. No grant funding will be applied to your account until we receive a transcript. The next question is, do you plan to take a class at your high school? You're simply answering yes or no. The next question is, do you plan to take a class at the district collaborative location? Your answer to this question will be no. The next question is, do you plan to take a class on APSU's campus? You'll answer yes or no here, depending on what your own personal class plans are. The next question is, do you plan to take a class online? Again, you'll press yes or no here, depending on what your individual plans are. The next question is, what dual enrollment courses do you plan to take this semester? Type in all of the courses you plan to take this semester in the box here. The next question is, do you plan to earn an associate's degree at the same time you graduate from high school? Click yes or no. The next question is, are you planning to submit a discount waiver form? So, in order to receive a discount on your tuition, your parent would have to be employed by TBR, the state of Tennessee, or a public school teacher. If they do have eligible employment, please submit the appropriate form to this email address that it gives you right here, geraldc@apsu.edu. And then it also gives you a link to view those forms, and that will open in a new tab. So if you think your parent might be eligible to receive a discount on tuition, click here to view those forms, and just keep them up in your browser for later to send them that link or to show them that link at a later time. Press yes or no if you're planning to submit a discount form. Read through the acknowledgement statement. Accept the acknowledgement by pressing yes. And then once everything is complete, press continue. If you miss entering a field that was required on this page, it will give you a little exclamation mark here and say errors occurred, missing data, and then all the way on the right hand of the screen, it'll show you which one you missed with a little arrow pointing to that question. Once you've cleared up any errors, press continue, and you're brought back to the application checklist once your application is complete. As long as you feel comfortable that everything is complete and accurate to your knowledge, press application is complete, and then agree to the application terms. Once you've submitted your online application for dual enrollment, don't forget to apply for the dual enrollment grant at tn.gov/collegepays. In about 3 to 5 business days, be on the lookout in your email for your student number. Your parent will also receive an email with a link to the parent form. Make sure they have your student number in order to fill out the parent form, which gives you permission to be a part of the dual enrollment program. Your counselor also has a similar form to fill out as a high school recommender to the dual enrollment program. They'll also send us your transcript and any test scores that we may need. Once all items are in place for your application file, you'll be admitted to the program, and the next step is to register.